Hi guys, Cameron here, and today we are going to start a new project. This is going to be something that I take you on the journey of throughout the whole year, hopefully, or at least until it's finished. We'll see how long that takes. And that journey is for my Armies on Parade, or New Year, New Army. Kind of depends on what Games Workshop are, I want to say, advertising it as. My plan this year is to do a Dunland Army, and that was always going to be the plan. So taking part in Middle-earth strategy battle game, doing a Dunland Army, and hopefully doing a display board. Now, with New Year, New Army, I was like, perfect time to start it out. It's a new year, it's a new army for me, so let's go for it. And then what they've done is they've started wrapping it up into Armies on Parade, or at least that's their plan currently. So I thought, hey, why don't I do that? And then what I'll do is, when I've got some stuff done, maybe I'll do it every month. Maybe I'll do it at the start, well, in the middle of every month, because I always do my hobby roundup. So actually, middle of the month would be a good shout. And I can show you anything that I've been working on that month for it. So yeah, I will take you along on the journey and kind of show you what there is and what I've got for it and how I'm planning on doing everything for it, or bits and bobs. Right now, I have already started this project. I started it just before New Year, actually, and that was with my Rohan house, which you'll have seen in December's hobby vlog, which, if I scoot over here, I can grab, and that is this house just here. Nice, simple, basic Rohan house. Now, this is going to be one that is behind a palisade, along with the first terrain kit that I did this year, which is a Rohan house / stable pub thing, which will be showing up in January's hobby vlog, because that was a second model I finished. I finished my 3 Army of the Dead from my GBHL Secret Santa, which is also another video you can go find and click on. But yeah, so what else have I got for this project already? WhereI Scouts, box of them, because actually I'm doing an Isengard force rather than the Dunland force. But Dunlanding Warriors, got a box of them. Wild Men of Dunland, got a box of them. And then I've got a wee little box that says Dunland on it. What I've got in here is I have got, how many is this? 4 Forge World Riders and another set of 2 Crebanes there, with some metal extra crows that I'll attach to things and put on and make them all nice and fancy. I've then got 3 Herskels, and I have got, oh, her hand has fallen off, so let me take that away and reglue it. I've got the 3 Dunland Heroes, so that is all fine and all dandy. And then one of the things that I've got extra is I wanted to include Saruman in this, because like I say, I am doing a Dunland army, but Sharky is a much more Dunland-esque looking version of Saruman than kind of the normal one. And then what I've also got, it's got Eowyn, Shield Maiden of Rohan, but I kind of fancy doing a conversion with her and seeing if I can make her into a Dunlanding Warrior captain or something like that, just to have a female running around the board that isn't just whatever her name is, anti-cav woman. But yeah, so that's what I've got currently, and yeah, that's what I'm working on. Just kind of wanted to show you all that. What I do also have, and this is something that I'll show you a little bit more in detail in just a second, is this. This is a burnt out Rohan house that I'm planning on doing. And that is going to be placed on... Oh, that's a thing that I can get in shot. The 2x2 board. So that's 2 foot by 2 foot, which is Armies on Parade size. And that's the plan for all this terrain, all these models, and having Dunland prominent in it. But yeah, so this is the first update. What I'll do is I will take the camera, I'll probably do a little bit free foam thing on the house that I'm currently working on. And I will have a couple of rotation shots potentially, or maybe just a couple of pictures of, excuse me, I'm hiccuping, of the 2 Rohan houses that I've currently finished. So yeah, let's go do that now. So here we go. This is unsteady cam that is currently on, just so I can show you kind of everything. What the base is the Rohan house box, and all I have done is cut bits and bobs up to then allow for a burnt out house to be kind of represented. So what I'm currently doing, I'm currently green stuffing these. This is still kind of malleable, so I'm still working away on this, and I thought I'd let you see this kind of process. So I'm trying to tatter up the bits and bobs around. Probably still need to do a little bit of work on that corner, and it's more just so that I can have it. Let me move my palette out of the way because it's making some noise. More that I can have the pallet and not the pallet, the thatched housing roof thing kind of overflowing and looking like it is burning away. My plan, if possible, is to put a tea light in there and have kind of smoke billowing out. You can see my desk, it's an absolute state. Smoke billowing out from there, and all this will be painted up in a very similar colour scheme to these. You can see my snacks just now, but the roof will be all burnt and everything. So yeah, I just thought I would take you on kind of this wee little quick tour of these. Another thing that I am also doing for my Dunland stuff is a couple of objective markers. So these are my 6 objective markers that I'm going to be painting up for this Dunland Army. So we've got a sword and a wee little basket and a shield, dead Rohan warrior with a wee little crow, one of my 3D printed Dunland shields from Guardians of Wiltshire, as well as a couple of pots, barrel full of spears, as well as another sword, barrel with a shield and a crow on it, and then lastly but not least, a couple of pikes-esque sticks with a couple of skulls on them. As you can see, these are all heavy works in progress just now. These are from the Gundabad Orcs upgrade kit. But yeah, I just thought I would let you see these. So I just thought I'd show a little bit of the process of what I'm doing here. I have straightened out the green stuff onto here. I've pushed it out, and then what I'm doing is I'm getting a slight bit of water on my texture tool, and all I'm doing is I'm just trying to simulate the texture of this house. I'm just going all the way down, and eventually, if I can get it in frame, I do apologise about the lighting and the framing, eventually it should look like the thatches on the house. Now, I've got to make sure that I am wetting my tool and then just dragging it all the way down, and it should eventually come out. You can see a little bit of tearing, but that's fine. It's all thatches. And then, yeah, it's not necessarily the best, but I never said that I'm an expert sculptor. So I'm going to keep on working at this, and I will eventually show you this Rohan house when it's all done. Okay, I will see you soon. There we go. This is the fully green stuffed Rohan house now, as you can see on my perfect turning table of my hands. You can see that I've green stuffed kind of where the joins were between various bits and bobs of the house, as well as down the side here. I've never really enjoyed these connection ports, even on things that I've painted already. You can see where I've green stuffed it just here in the past, and then also a little bit down here. For some reason, I can never seem to get this connection correct. and that even applies down here. So I thought green stuffing this one, considering this one is going to be kind of the main focus of this Armies and Parade board, I thought it would be a good shout. So yeah, it showed you a little bit just of how it is. I'm going to let this set, and then I will spray it, and I'll probably come back and show you a little bit more at that point. So next time you see this, it should be sprayed. Maybe it'll have a little bit of paint on it. We'll just have to wait and see. So see you soon. So there we go. That is the first kind of update and showcase and whatnot of my first Dunland Armies and Parade New Year, New Army, kind of whatever you want to call it. Just wanting to take you along on this hobby journey, essentially, so I can show you it all and you can see how it evolves and if I actually manage to achieve it by the end of, well, it'll be November 2022. I certainly hope I will. I'll certainly get the Dunland stuff done. It'll look great. I have an idea of putting some Rohan stuff in, but we'll get to that at some point if that happens. For now, Dunland / Isengard, because Uruk-hai Scouts, Dunland Raiding Force. We'll say it that way, because then they can burn a house down quite happily. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that sort of jazz. I do have affiliate links down below for Element Games and Goblin Gaming. I would really appreciate you kind of looking at them and then checking out my other social medias. If you have a plan for New Year's New Army, though, I would love to know what it is, or even just Armies and Parade. If you're not planning on doing New Year's New Army, that's fair enough. If you've seen my hobby resolutions, you'll know that I am not planning on buying anything. So this is what I'm doing. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Take care and bye-bye.